The law enforcement, your law enforcement torch run council, which will be introduced later today, started a new position a year ago, and that was a position of torch run ambassador. It's one of our athletes was selected for that position. There are various criteria that you must meet. The first ambassador is finishing his first term, and he was just in fact that. He was the face of your law enforcement torch run here in Maryland. And with that, I'd like to ask to please come forward Special Olympics Maryland athlete, Adam Hayes, your torch run ambassador.
No. Read the question. The question said the 2013 torch run.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to speak today. And welcome to Maryland's Law Enforcement Torch Run Kickoff meeting. My name is Adam Hayes, and I am a Special Olympics Maryland athlete from Frederick, Maryland. I have participated for over 17 years in a variety of sports, but my favorites remain soccer and cycling. I do a ton of activities with Special Olympics, but none more have meant to me than being known as the first ever torch run athlete ambassador for Maryland. Every year we have this meeting, and it is one of my favorite annual events because I get to see all of you, the amazing police officers and law enforcement officials. I am thankful for that you take time out of your busy schedules to celebrate all that you did the year before and learn how you can raise more funds and awareness, all to benefit Special Olympics Maryland athletes and the intellectually disabled community for a small flickering flame. Whenever I talk to a person or a group about my experiences and life as a Special Olympics athlete, one of the first topics I break into is how I became involved with and represent the athletes of Special Olympics Maryland in the torch run. I learned of the law enforcement torch run when I attended my first Special Olympics Summer Games in 1998, watching as a group of officers and athletes came in with the torch and lit the cauldron. It wasn't until 2003, though, when I joined up with the police officers from the Frederick City Police as they gathered on the edge of the Washington and Frederick County line. I knew I couldn't run the whole 6 miles to the courthouse in downtown Frederick, but I figured, hey, why not give it a shot and join in? After participating in this fun event at the local level, I was surprised with the awesome opportunity to run with the officers at the Special Olympics Summer Games opening ceremonies in 2007 here in Maryland. I did a ton of running that week because of competition in running in local and state torch run, in the local and state torch run, but it was all worth it. Why? Because I got to light the cauldron at the opening ceremonies alongside my newfound friends of police officers. But by being introduced at the local and state level to the torch run, I learned how really cool the police officers are and became friends with many of you. The experiences you provided myself and my fellow athletes have changed our lives because the bright flame of hope shines brightly in each of you. Even at the international level, you can see how the law enforcement torch run interacts with our athletes. Police officers of every rank are there, appreciating how those from all around the world have raised millions upon millions of dollars for Special Olympics and celebrate their accomplishments. Though the best part is during the luncheon, when we hear our state has won the award for most funds raised in the world, which, by the way, was for 5 years straight. After being involved for several years, I will never forget that day 2 years ago that John Noonan announced my name as one of the 10 Special Olympics athletes from around the world to help carry the flame of hope for the World Summer Games. This was an opportunity that I will always remember, a place I will never forget, and a family of Final League torch runners that will always be in my heart. When leaving for Athens, Greece, with Corporal Beth Thomas of the World Police Department, I met up with the team I would be spending the next 3 weeks with in the country of Greece, where the ancient and current Olympic Games began. As I ran, I helped to spread the word of Special Olympics, getting people excited for the Special Olympics World Summer Games. It was so awesome to see the ancient city of Athens, then departing to Crete, Cyprus, and all the Greek Isles for the next 3 weeks. I ran alongside 30 police officers, speaking 18 times, and got to spend a lot of time with my new roommate, Sergeant Joel Goodwin of the Corvallis Police Department from Corvallis, Oregon. The food in Greece was very good, but we ate and ran so much, I came up with a new term to call the LETR. Let's eat, then run. The coolest part of the trip was getting to see part of a country that I only read about in the books. I felt so honored getting to run the Flame of Hope with the flame with the protectors of the Flame of Hope. Even the gifts that we exchanged were unique, especially a statue of a naked lady, which I later found out was a Greek goddess that was unique to their town's culture. Like I said, there are too many amazing memories from that adventure. However, the best memory was running out onto the stage in line with all the officers from for the Special Olympics World Games opening ceremonies in Athens, standing center stage in front of thousands of my fellow athletes as we escorted the torch to begin the games. All these adventures I have traveled, friends I have made, and memories I have shared, I will never forget. The law enforcement torch run makes me feel like I am no different from anyone else. Finally, I would like to say, I hope today you learn and share great ideas that you can take back and share with your departments. Tell them that the torch run is not only a small flickering flame, it is a symbol of hope, courage, joy, skill, and most importantly, friendship. Challenge them to come for a day to one of our events and help present medals to our athletes. Show them that our strengths and smiles will make their day and ignite that small flickering flame which will burn brightly forever in their hearts. Thank you, John Noonan, Jeff Spalding, Danielle Bradshaw, and every single officer that has done above and beyond for the over 12,000 athletes in Maryland. Thank you for igniting the flame in me and share the true meaning of the law enforcement torch run. Thank you for being my friends. Recently, the Torch Run Committee voted on a new Torch Run athlete ambassador. I will now move over and be in the mentor role, helping to train the new ambassador as they step into the role. Let me introduce you. Your next Maryland law enforcement Torch Run ambassador, an athlete for 13 years from Anne Arundel County, Andy Thren. We share in the same gratefulness towards the Torch Run. He has helped run the Flame of Hope with the police officers of Annapolis, and as they present and protect and spread the message on their part of the final leg in the Special Olympics Summer Games. The opportunity he will experience will help brighten the lives of every person he comes in contact with, because the torch burns brightly in all that come close to it. I know he will be a great representative for the athletes of Special Olympics Maryland and for the law enforcement across Maryland. Please help me welcome Maryland's newest law enforcement torch run athlete ambassador, Michael Heup. Michael, in the spirit of the LETR, I would like to pass the torch to you in your new role.
Thank you, Adam, for that wonderful introduction. I can't believe this has happened to me. I was so honored to be able to attend this meeting 2 years ago as your guest speaker. I would never dream that I would be back in front of you as your new law enforcement torch run athlete ambassador. I know I have a real tough act to follow, and I can't wait to work with my buddy Adam. I know I will learn a lot from him as my mentor. I'm really excited about being able to help represent the interests of thousands of fellow athletes around the state in the year-round torch run efforts. Individuals with disabilities have no limits to their potential when they have the kind of support and opportunities that they are given by Special Olympics. I'm one of those individuals whose life has been changed by those opportunities, and I'm glad I can give something back. I feel very honored to be a part of the work being done by the law enforcement torch run, so that Special Olympics has the funds to make these things possible for thousands. I have already had a chance to meet many of you, and you are definitely the greatest. You always make me feel comfortable, and I know I can count on you to help me do my best in my new role. What more can a guy ask for than to work with his favorite people for the benefit of all of his athlete friends? I will work very hard to grow and improve my skills so I do not disappoint you. I'm excited about doing my part to make a difference, and I'm really excited for all the athletes whose lives we can change for the better. Thank you.